Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Hello, yes, welcome to our show today, the Take a Listing Today podcast. I'm Jim, and wait a minute, where's Todd? Todd, are you around?
Secret remote location in the great state of California, and sitting in her new VIP suite with her new microphone, our producer Lisa Gray in the house.
Hey, there she is.
Apparently, this is they said I was going to get an increase, like a pay increase. This is what they meant. It's the microphone.
Right, we got you a microphone in lieu of pay.
It's not actually going into my pocket, the pay increase.
Right,
it was
not at all.
Right, because your spending habits, you would have blown through the money, and the microphone will last you a little bit.
Yeah, make sure to clarify when people say they're giving you more money. They may mean for them.
Right.
More money for them.
In their pocket. Well, to be honest, we had to spend the money on this satellite link up to Bakersfield, California.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
seeing Todd through a geosynchronous satellite orbiting 58,000 miles above the Earth. It's pretty good technology there.
Nobody can infiltrate our feed here.
Exactly.
Did you have to dig through like old prehistoric, rocks, big boulders to get to Bakersfield? What is it called? Bakersfield? Bakersfield.
Yeah. Are you making fun of that town? This town?
We didn't make a tunnel to go there. What do you mean?
I've been.
Because I've heard it's an ancient town.
Right.
No, it's revitalized. People's bucket list now.
Okay, all right. I thought maybe you'd have to like tunnel through like old ice age, like boulder, and come across some caveman on the way.
It's come a long way in the last 100 years, I think. So.
Yeah, same with Wisconsin, which is why you're in Florida, I think.
Oh, now we're going to Wisconsin.
Okay.
Hey, can we focus here? We have a great show for everybody today.
Listen, I'd say Wisconsin might be on equal par to Bakersfield, so there's no winner there. Actually, people are very friendly in Wisconsin, I'll say that.
Well, see, both of you guys moved out of your respective areas, and now Todd went back.
Yes.
But
yes.
Yeah, he's got family there, so it's good reason. So it's all good.
That's the only. I mean, that is what it's all about in life, right? There's nothing more important than family. So
exactly. So we're glad that we've figured out this technology to have you with us, Todd.
Thank you. Outstanding to be here.
All right.
Keep the ball rolling. Love it.
All right. So let's get right into today's topic. We are going to be introducing the ultimate. The Real Estate Agent Newsletter.
Woo!
Wow.
This is so exciting.
It is exciting.
Oh, go ahead.
Because we listen to our clients, and now we're giving them two options on the market dominator. So we listen, we pay attention. Some don't like every door direct. We listen, and now we have a great option for them. That is a home run.
Yeah, this has been a long time coming. A lot of work was done to make this available. The Market Dominator newsletter, there is nothing better than that out there. But we weren't able to offer everything that our customer wanted with that product. They loved the product. And what's Prospects Plus all about? Responding to the demands of their customer.
Right.
That's why they're so incredibly successful. That's why they're number one in their space as a real estate marketer.
I think we can agree that our fans, our customers have never seen anything like this before.
No.
Unless you've already seen it. But
you guys are in for a treat. Watch this unfold here.
Ooh, this is the front or the back. I'm not sure which one is the front and the back, but look what happens here. Oh, it folds out. Wow. Real estate news. Yep. More home equity than you think. Wow, that's exciting. Yep. Market stats right here.
And let's chat about the market stats, Jim, because elaborate on that. I like the way it's folded. So it's a great teaser piece to give them an aerial view of their area right as they get the mail.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's right here on the outside. And for those of you with high definition receivers looking at this, somebody scribbled on this. The scribbling won't be on your copy of that.
No.
But we do show, so you punch in the zip code that you're sending this to, and then the ProspectsPLUS.com website automatically looks up all this information: median selling price, average square footage, the average days on market, number of active listings, and the median price per square foot. Yep. It's all there. You don't have to go into the MLS and try to fry your brain by figuring that out.
It's magic is what it is. We have a genie in a bottle. That's
good technology. Almost as good as this satellite link up with Bakersfield. So
exactly.
Well, and the other thing in that corner was an offer for a free report. And then, of course, all of the information in this Dominator changes every month. It's new, it's fresh, it's trending. It's relevant, it's engaging, but there's also a couple different calls to action on this piece. And the one in the corner is for a free report. And what's so cool about this is many people, consumers, are remiss to get on a phone call or email because then they think, oh, I'm not going to be able to get off the call if I'm calling this company to ask for this report. Or if I'm emailing for it, now they're going to email me a bunch of stuff. The cool thing about this is they can text a keyword to the phone number on the Dominator newsletter, and they will get the report sent to them. So it's very low threshold as far as risk. They don't have to talk to anyone. They're just texting that keyword and they're getting that free report. So that's a great teaser. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, I love that. And I run that division, Market Dominator. And if you guys have questions, reach out and we'll take care of you. What's magnificent about that free report is if you call, which we do on all of our shows, real estate agents, we call you guys, half of them or more say, for a better response, text me. So having someone text for that free report, it's like you said, low barrier to threshold. Right. It's very easy. It's not scary. It's not like, oh my God, I'm face to face with a live salesperson. Right. But now you can take a screenshot of it. Yep. Text it to that person. Now you have a dialogue that will lead to a listing presentation.
Right. Or you can just download from your Dominator account. You can just go ahead and download that report and send them the digital on that. But the great thing is, yes, you have begun a dialogue and now you can follow up because you do have their phone number in a very gentle way. That is, again, keeping the risk low, not making them feel it's invasive, but you have a new contact number of somebody interested enough in the report to reach out, which tells you they're likely going to be a home seller, right? That's what it's telling you. So it's good information. And that's just on the outside.
I like the Argyle print. You don't see that much anymore.
That's for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
Argyle is coming back, I think, just like bell bottoms.
The cool thing about the Dominator newsletter is there's always going to be, for each month, obviously each month of the year, there's a holiday that is celebrated. So there'll be some type of pattern that is cohesive with whatever holiday. So that's St. Patrick's Day. But you can also change the background color, if you notice the color below it, to match your branding.
The orange here. So yellow.
And at the bottom, there's another band of it. So you can really customize it to feel like it's a piece that is coming from you. That's very personalized. You've got your photo on there, your contact information, your logo. There's a QR code on there. And now you've got branding that is specific to you. But guess what? All of this can be done in just a couple minutes. You go in, it's all done for you. Your information uploads.
Todd, we should do another challenge with Lisa to see how long it takes her to order one of these.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Just like she did that campaign in a minute and 27 seconds, I believe.
Right.
I agree.
She said a 2-year campaign.
I think she practiced a little bit beforehand, so she had.
So Lisa's right. All you have to do is when you create your profile in the upper right-hand corner of Prospects Plus, if you don't have one, and if you do, just make sure everything in there is perfect as you want it. Your social, your address, your QR code, and then we build that all for you.
Very nice. Very nice. And this can also be mailed out 4 different ways.
Oh, that's called the Dream Newsletter. This is what real estate agents were asking for. The Dream Newsletter that could go out 4 different ways.
It goes 4 ways. So they are first class mail, standard class mail,
ship to you.
Ship to you. Thank you. So that means that you can just hand them out or put stamps on it yourself.
Every door direct.
Every door direct. Thank you, Todd.
Yeah. So you've got every option possible. No minimum order. Wide open.
Well, there is a minimum, isn't there? 1?
Yes.
Well,
you don't want to order 0.
Right.
And go ahead, Todd.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, in my mind, there's kind of a minimum order just so they get the price break, and they're not paying huge.
Absolutely.
So the very first price break will come at $200, and that will take your price from the 170 range down to 102. Right. So I tell them at least do some marketing at that level.
Yes. Right.
And that's Plusman's recommendation is 200.
Yes.
Because that's about the right number.
Absolutely.
Right.
But the cool thing is,
this morning.
But the cool thing is, if you want to send 30, if you want to send 60, 70, we are not going to put any bar to entry. You can do whatever you want to do. Get a bunch shipped to you, hand them out different ways. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do with this. And that's what's exciting.
And for those of you who have a strange perception of depth and space, this is 12 inches across here And this is 15 inches here. So you can see it's a very large piece. It's bigger, much bigger
That
than the
was-
standard piece of paper.
Slight correction, 10 by 15. The actual Market Dominator exclusive is 12 by 15.
10 by
this one is
15.
10 by 15.
10
Thank
by
you.
15.
Even bigger.
Wow.
Bigger than you
Well,
said.
Nice.
the other thing I like about this, and here again is listening to our customers, is rather than just send this as larger than life as the taco shell, this one is trifold, so it goes in the mail easier. It's not as, some people think it's intrusive, although it's great branding. So some people really like the trifold. It's a very gentle piece, and they
Right.
open it up and it's powerful.
It still sticks out. It's bigger than a normal number 10 envelope.
Absolutely. And Jim, what was the biggest reason that we trifolded that piece for our customer when we were thinking about our customer and pricing?
Well, you're going to find this hard to believe, but if you go from this size to the size of a sheet of paper, the postage on one of these things doubles.
Right.
Incredible. Well,
Yeah.
the post office is trying to make some money, right?
Right.
So once you go to this size, so if it's this size, it's double. If you go this size, it's the same piece of paper, but now it's folded, it's half.
So 8 by 11 would be
Nice.
double the price to send an 8 by 11, let's say
Exactly.
property brochure or whatever.
Exactly.
If it's not folded in half, 8 by 11 is be double the price of sending that trifold that opens into a 10 by 15.
And this is a lot of work for Prospects Plus because when it comes out of the printing press,
Right.
it's like that.
Right.
And so now they got to have somebody fold it very precisely like that and then go get some glue or some stickers and close it up and then figure out how to mail it.
Hey, what are some of the articles in this month? Let's just give them a taste at what kind of stuff is in a Dominator.
I don't think they have a room full of people. I think they have a machine that does it all. It just happens.
But the industry
Lisa-
experts write the
Yeah.
Yes.
Lisa brings up a great point. So what we do in every single month is we're weaving into the Market Dominator, this newsletter, and the exclusive one, the 6 best practices of direct mail. Point being, if I'm a consumer, I go out and get my mail today,
Right.
and I'm even thinking about selling, our team of writers have done all of that for you, so you don't have to design, edit, layout, cut, paste.
Right.
Although in the back, we're going to talk about some options you do have.
Right. Yes. And let's get into those. But first, tell them some of the stuff that's included here.
Oh, some things included in this month's issue. 4 facts to help you choose the best offer. And this is telling you things that you need to look at for the financing. Is it buyer financing or FHA loans? What amount of earnest money deposit did the buyer put down? Contingencies on other offers. Maybe the buyer has to sell their own house.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, isn't a deal breaker, but
Stuff you need to know.
you got to know that. Right?
Yep.
Equity. We talk about equity here. Now, so all this comes up automatically, right? And it
This is-
switches out every month?
Every month, it's fresh and new.
Yeah.
Yeah, the equity is a cool thing because that is actually a kind of a lead into you may have more equity than you realize.
Right.
And I believe that's an offer for, is it a free home price analysis?
Yes. Free home price
Yep.
analysis, no cost, no obligations, just answers.
Right. So you've got a free offer built in for you. You didn't have to come up with it. This is actually one of the most popular free offers that we have noticed on as far as our marketing is concerned. We have series that have free offers. We have call to action series of postcards. And this offer is one of the most popular that agents choose over and over again, which tells me it works. It's effective. And that's why we have that in there. But yeah, that does get changed out from time to time, but it's got a high response rate.
Right. And speaking
Awesome.
of it working and being effective, right when we developed this and released it, we had orders right out of the chute. So there's
Right.
there's demand for this.
Yes, absolutely.
And they don't have to talk to anybody to order this. We
No.
made that very easy. For
You
them.
know,
Yeah.
I love that we do that. We have an amazing customer service department that you're always, we see this in our reviews all the time that our customers say, you can always get somebody live to help you, to walk you through the whole process, whatever you need. You can always get somebody live with customer service. That's a real attribute now, in this current time that
Yep.
we're living in. But if you want to get in there, get it done and get out, you don't have to talk to anyone. And I'll tell you what, a lot of the products out there, specifically in real estate marketing, you do have to get on the phone. You do have to go through a whole process that could take a couple weeks or even a month to set up the product that you're trying to buy. You can't just go in, do it yourself, and get out and move on. So we want that to be, we want that as an option for our customers always because that's what they want. So we always respond
Exactly.
to what they want, and we give that to them. So yeah, that is a good point there, Todd. A great point. Actually, I'm just looking at any other things. Oh, Todd, you're going to talk about the back. So Jim was starting to go into some of the articles in there, and then
yes.
the actually it's the inside. It's not the back. The inside of it, there are a lot of options that they can choose from to customize. So talk about some of those.
Jim, go ahead. So here's what's nice. So we're giving you 3 panels inside of this trifold market dominator. And we have a ton of stuff in there that you could use our panels, which we know work. And that comes from our team that gets responses. So if you get really busy, you could just set it and forget it. Or you can go in there and customize any one of them. So Jim and I did check on that with our Genius team about a few weeks ago.
Yeah. So here's a cool idea for you, Todd. So what if you were ordering some ship to use of these, and you had a listing appointment on a high value, high worth listing, and you took one of these panels and you put in there our listing of the week, 1234 Main Street, and it's the house that you're going to go have the appointment to talk to the owners to list it.
That's fantastic.
And now you've already printed up the flyers that you're going to mail out with their home on it, a picture of their house. I mean, how could the owners of that property say no when you've already spent all this time and money on marketing their house?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's incredible. And add one layer to it. So when you show up at their house with a trifold newsletter with their house on it, you can also let them know, hey, here's who this is going out to. These are potential price ranges that when they sell, they're going to be ready to go into the price range of your home. So it's
That's
kind of a double
idea.
benefit there.
Right. You could already have a mailing list of people qualified to buy the house. And bring that with you and say, here, I'm going to mail this out to these people right away. And then the homeowner says, hey, let me have that list. Okay, thank you. It's been nice talking to you.
Well, and
They wouldn't do that.
exactly. Well, and think about the median home price right now. It's over 400,000, right? Nationwide. If you're spending, let's say you spend $50 to get some of those shipped to you, I don't know what it would be, 20 of them, whatever, shipped to you. And with that listing presentation information on one of the panels, is it worth it to spend $50 on a home, a listing you could get that's a $400,000 home? The commission that you're making on that home, is that worth it? To spend that money, have that house on that newsletter, show up with that home on that newsletter.
It's like a $24,000 commission?
Yeah, right.
Well,
I think it's probably worth it.
That's also a great mindset for a real estate agent to say, you know what? I need a new listing, a minimum new listing once per month, because I'm going to feature that on there.
Right.
For 2 reasons: to take care of the homeowner, help me get the listing, but to also potentially double end it. Right. So it's a great mindset to say at a minimum, one new great right price sellable listing every single month.
I mean, even if you wanted to go the least expensive route and just order one first class with their home as one of the panels and send it to yourself in time for that listing presentation. So now you've got that one that you can show at the listing presentation. That's cost you, $6 or $5 to send that one out to yourself. Now you've got it. You can put it in the listing presentation folder. These people are blown away that they are now the featured property if they go with you. And that costs you nothing to do that. Nothing. So
awesome.
I would be doing that every listing presentation appointment that I have.
So Lisa, what do people do to order?
Just go to ProspectsPLUS.com. And when you go look at the product category, you'll see a horizontal navigation bar across the top of ProspectsPLUS.com, the homepage. See products. It's a couple from the left. Click on products. Scroll down until you see Market Dominator. And when you click that button, you'll end up on a landing page that will talk about the 2 options. And one is the trifold and the other is the exclusive. And you can just read down about the 2 options, what they both offer, and make your decision which way you want to go. The one we talked about mostly today was, of course, the trifold. But Todd also he's the master on both of these. He's the director of both these products. And he's well-versed in either. So whatever one you want, you reach out to him and he's going to help you with that. If you want the exclusive, you get in a contract. You get a little bit more of a price break on that. And you go EDDM.
Exclusivity.
Yep, exclusivity of your EDDM route, things like that. The other way, the trifold, you can send it first class, standard class, shipped to you, no minimums, no contract. So there's pros and cons to both. Whatever you want, This is the ultimate newsletter. So get on
Nice.
Prospects Plus, get a look at this.
Right. And the point is we've listened to our clients. So we spent 6 months building this.
Right.
And just get something out there. If you can't do Market
Right.
Dominator exclusive, we get that. You'd be the only one doing that. So now we have the trifold that you could get some big momentum out of the gate.
Right.
And if you can't do that, just go to our website and do a postcard campaign. At least get some momentum because your competition is not
Right.
touching them every single month. We know they're doing quarterly or periodically.
And for you to create this newsletter, the time it would take, I can't even imagine. Every month it's new. You don't have to do a thing. You go in, grab that, and you're out in a couple minutes. Even if you send 10 to yourself every month and you have an open house, you have them at the open house available. You stick them in the listing presentations. You go to your local coffee shop, dentist office, whatever, drop a couple of them off there because, people are sitting, they're bored, they're waiting for their coffee, they're waiting for their appointment, and they pick something like that up, and all of a sudden now you've got another lead. There's so many things that you can do with this on a small scale all the way to large scale, geographic farming, your sphere of influence. So many ways to take advantage of this powerful, one-of-a-kind piece.
That place Prospects Plus. They must have a huge team of writers to come up with this stuff.
I mean,
every single month.
The best of the best.
Wow.
The best
It
of
is
the best.
impressive. And we do have a great team of writers that
All right.
deliver for us.
So go to prospectsplus.com and check out the Market Dominator newsletter.
Trifold.
The Trifold newsletter, yes. You won't be sorry
You will
that you
not.
did that.
You will not.
All right, so there we go. How about the amazing new Market Dominator folded tabbed newsletter? Is that the official name? I feel like I messed that up a little bit.
That's all right.
Trifold.
It's the
We go with
Dominator-
trifold.
Yeah, Trifold
Yes.
newsletter. Incredible piece. Get on prospectsplus.com. Check it out. Mail it 4 ways. No minimum orders. No contracts.
Get something out in the mail every single month. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.
Stay powerful.
Todd, have fun out there in California. We'll see you out there again next week.
Bye,
Talk to you guys
See you,
next week.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.